So, hi there. We're going to be looking in this video at Pivotal Weather, and I'm going to be showing you a few features of this website. So, specifically, we're going to be looking at models. So, if you wanted to follow along, you click on this. So, there's a lot of things here. I'm not going to go through absolutely everything, but we are going to just look at a few things here. So I'm on the beta version. So if you want to be on the beta version, you can click right here, and it will say convert to beta. And the reason why you are going to want to do that is to have access to this slider down here. Um, so you can see on this map here, it tells you what the map is of. It tells you the units, which is pretty useful, um, and other features that are on the map and the units of that. And this tells you when this is valid for. So what this means right here is um, what time that it's showing. So if I click on a different hour over here, we're on hour 6. If I click on 18, then it changes this. So let's say I click on 54. Now we're on a different date entirely. So this left date tells you when the map is of. This tells you when the model is initialized. Um, and it's important with the Zulu time to do the correct conversion. I am in the Eastern Standard Time myself, and if you want to convert to Eastern Standard Time, um, you will do at this time -5 hours. So for this, it says 0Z. So if you want to do -5 hours, that will get us to 19Z. Because it's, let's see, 20, yes, 19Z. So this model initialized at 19Z, or sorry, 1900 EST, which is 7 p.m. It's important though, after this weekend, if you're, well, it really depends on when you're watching this. Um, in between March and November, that instead increases to 6 hours. So, sorry, I misspoke. 4 hours. So instead of subtracting 5 hours to get to EST, you subtract just 4 hours. So I've already showed you over here. You can click on the different hours. Um, you can also click on the zone that it shows. If I want to show a specific region of the United States, I can click on regional. I can click on United States, and I can click on a specific area. So I can do Southeast. Okay, sorry, it was kind of slow. All right. There are ads on this website. That's trade-off of having a free. Um, oh, okay. Um, so now I will just go back to the full view. So national. So we can go on parameters here to view different things. So upper aerodynamics, you can look at vorticity. So this is some of the images that I've displayed in my lectures before. Um, you can see positive vorticity advection um, is going to be ahead of these um, purple, purplish blue values. Um, And you can increase the height that you're at. You can also look at temperature advection if you want to. And it's nice that it shows the wind barbs on here as well. You can look at height, wind, and temperature. So if I click on this instead, we're seeing our height values that we've talked about before, and it's in decameters. That's what DAM means. You can look at temperature, height, and wind. And like I said, be mindful of the units. Sometimes it's in Celsius, sometimes it's in Fahrenheit. You can look at upper air moisture, dew point height, and wind barbs. And then you can look at surface and precipitation. So that way you can see where the lows are. You can look at precipitation type and rate. And another thing that's nice that you can do is you can click on a specific area. So let's say I want to click right here. You can view the sounding. Um, that's very nice. And you can see the soundings all below zero. We do have moisture there. And as you could see, it did look like we had snow right there. So that's a nice thing that you can do. And if we look instead somewhere else, like where's it going to be really dry? Maybe right here. Yes. Um, there's also other things you can look at, cloud cover. And then really for this class, since this is severe weather, we can click on severe weather, most unstable Cape. Right now, we don't have much Cape, because this is um 6Z, and let's convert that to the time that it will be in EST. That's going to be -5 hours, so 1 a.m. So yes, we wouldn't expect there to be much Cape, but we can look at a different forecast hour. Let's actually we want to let's do a different initialized time that will allow us to have more hours. So let's click on this. How about 252? That wasn't good. Uh, I'm trying to find a time where there's a little bit more cape. One, a little bit better. Okay, good enough. So we can view the sounding. Oh, no sounding. Um, we do not always have that if we go too far out. Um, let's see if we could do. So there's not always soundings. But anyways, you can see the cape values there. You can have surface-based sin as well. And surface-based lifted index. And then lastly, our winter weather. Not many um things that we're gonna look at really right now, but let's do 24 hour snowfall. Oh, freezing rain. So yes, there are quite a few nice features on this website. If you want to see things play out, the internet's slow, it doesn't work that well. Zoom in. And you can drag it. Also. That's kind of fun to do. But anyways, that's mostly um what I have to show for pivotal weather. So um that is going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching.